So, good morning or good afternoon, guys, wherever you're from. This YouTube video is going to be on news trading. So, what I want you to learn from this video, I want you to learn how trading the news works, why news affects the price, what data to use when trading the news, and also what price changes to expect. So, what type of news can I trade and what type of news do I trade? So, I trade interest rates. So, when a bank releases the interest rates, which they're going to be producing over the next quarter or however long, I will trade the interest rates, as that is the main factor which charges the market pretty much. It's vital for the currency's value. So if the Central Bank of America was saying that they were going to increase their interest rates, and let's say the pound, the Central Bank of England said that they're going to stop rising interest rates, it suggests that the dollar is getting stronger whilst the pound will get weaker. So you take a trade with the pound, with the dollar against the pound. Okay, so also inflation data. So the main reason why banks will increase their interest rates is to battle inflation. So as I said in previous videos, right now in England, you can see that there is a major cost of living crisis going on right now. So obviously, the bank had to increase their interest rates, and they expected to increase their interest rates because of this. So it's showing that it's a good economy and that they're helping each other. So non-farm payrolls. So yesterday or 2 days ago, we received non-farm payrolls on the US dollar, and we saw a $20 decrease on gold. It might have been 30. Sorry, I might be wrong here. And obviously in my Telegram, we made 170 pips on that. You can also look at GDP, as it shows you the total value created by the economy. So it shows whether an economy is improving or if it's decreasing. Okay, so who trades the news? So a lot of banks will trade the news, mainly on interest data and inflation. But you can't expect banks to be taking long-term trades. Normally they will look for daily trades, unless they are really big hedge funds who have lots of capital, which are the main players in the game. So obviously banks do trade news data, but sometimes they may go against the news data even if the data was proved otherwise, which is why we have our own set way of trading the news. Also retail traders, so you can look for quick and easy profits as soon as the data is released. This is within 5 minutes, 10 minutes on the data. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a live example of this, which happened the other day. So this was in May. So I'm on Forex Factory right now, and as you can see, the federal funds rate, so their previous data was 5%, but they increased it to 5.25%. Obviously that was the forecast because they needed to increase inflation. However, in this conference here, the Fed said that they're going to stop raising interest rates. We saw with the CPI data, which is the inflation data, that inflation was still a struggle in America at the time. As they were not going to increase interest rates, as inflation was going up, it made the dollar look like it had a bad economy. So if we go into the chart, back over to May. So, let me show you guys the time. So from around here up until here, that is how the market moved. So we can see that is from 1970 to 2080. That is $100 price move. That is massive. That is 1,000 pips, maybe even more. I might have miscalculated that wrong in the moment. But that is massive. It shows you how much interest rates can affect a price. Let's go to more recently. So the non-farm payroll. So we took a trade in my Telegram, which will be in the description, at, I believe it was 1976. I put this in the free chat as well. And I believe we took out at around 1961. So the non-farm payroll data, let's check this on Forex Factory. So as you can see, the non-farm data was good for the USD, as it was better than what was expected, or the forecast. So what was expected was 193,000, but it was 339,000. Obviously, the unemployment rate is still increasing, which will be bad. So we may see markets adjust to this still. But as it was good for the dollar, it made gold less valuable. So people wanted to buy the dollar instead of gold. So now let me tell you a method of how to actually trade the news. So at around this time here, this arrow here where my blue dot is, that was the price before the trade. So we set on my Telegram buy stops at, I believe, the 1981 mark, all the way up to there, and also a sell stop from here, which obviously went all the way down to there, as you guys could see from earlier. So by creating a buy stop here and a sell stop down here, it let us see the way the market was directing. So it was at 19, let me double check. So the price was at around about 1978. So I've left 30 pips for the stop loss, for the buy stop to be hit. A 30 pip gain on gold is massive. It just shows the way the market is directing. If we're able to get early on the way the market is directing, we can get as many pips and get quickly out of the trade as possible. Same goes for down here. So 1976 from 1979, that's another 30 pips, because the non-farm payroll is always a big data release. So our sell stop was down here. So once the price was activated down here, all we had to do was wait 1 hour, 2 hours. I made the premium group stop put their stop loss to break even at around here. So as it was reaching the first hour mark, we saw the price moving down. We saw a little bit of resistance down here, so we decided to put our stop loss to break even. And then in the end of the day, I told them to take their profit at around 170 pips. So that's just one example. So setting buy stops, so if the price reached here, it showed that there would be a big market movement. So when the price reached there, our buy stops would be activated. And when the price reached down here, our sell stops would be activated. So that's how to trade the news. Let's go back to the slide. So thanks for watching this video. Also make sure to like and subscribe to see more trading strategies. Also feel free to join my free trading group, which is in the link in the description. I will also be uploading another video tomorrow on smart money concepts, as when I done the data or the poll, it said that trading the news and smart money concepts were all the same. So I decided to do it 50-50 and do the trading news video today. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.